contract with Ethereum that require 32 ETH to run a validator on mainnet Ethereum. So it's got around 50,007 dollars. And so Gnosis Chain will cost less and can everyone in the world can become a home staker of Gnosis Chain. And Gnosis Chain try to be accessible for all user types through straightforward user onboarding and also developer experience. And in the next session, I will say like some reason why you should build on Gnosis Chain, or if you are a user, why you should choose Gnosis Chain ecosystem or interact with Gnosis Chain ecosystem. There are 5 important reasons that you should build on Gnosis Chain. The first is decentralization. With over 120,000 validators, Gnosis Chain has large number of validators with over 120,000 validators. So Gnosis Chain is currently one of the most decentralized chains. And the second is accessible, whether you are developer, user, or looking to run a validator. Getting started on Gnosis is easily and very affordable. And thirdly, it's very fast. And the transaction on Gnosis Chain lightning fast with an average block time of 5 seconds. And as I mentioned, it's very cheap. Like when you interact with Gnosis Chain, it's very cheap and affordable. Like with only 0.01 each DAI, you will be able to make hundreds of transactions. And because this Gnosis Chain uses DAI for like gas fee, so it also help to make the stable payments. Like paying fee using XDAI stable coin mean that predictable costs that are not subject to the market volatility. And in the next session, I will share some like the current state of Gnosis Chain. And we have around 160,000 active account and 1.5 million transactions in last 30 days, and also over 127,000 validators. And the current staking interest is around 40.8%. And you can also find more information about the Gnosis metric, like the number of transactions, active account, gas fee, and also XDAI in detail by visiting gnosismetric.com. On the other hand, as I mentioned, Gnosis Chain is focusing on decentralization. So Gnosis Builder also builds a decentralization dashboard. D14N.info. So it's your real-time dashboard that measures decentralization of Gnosis Chain and Ethereum networks. Currently, Gnosis Chain has over 120,000 active validators in 76 countries, and Ethereum currently has 18 validator in 18 countries. And beyond the number in previous slide, I want to share with you more about this program. In the mission of making Gnosis Chain to be more secure and credibly neutral blockchain, supported by deeply decentralized network, we at Gnosis Builder have
You're on mute again.
Yeah, I think you're still on mute. Not yet. Yeah, can you check your mic? Okay, sounds good.
So should I start from the beginning or?
Maybe in the last 1 minute, yes.
Let's okay. From this slide or?
From the VIP program.
Okay. Beyond the number in previous slide, I want to share with you about this program. In the mission of making Gnosis Chain to be more secure and credibly neutral blockchain, supported by a deeply decentralized networks, we at Gnosis Builder have allocated $5 million to our validator incentive program, which calls Gnosis VIP to make Gnosis Chain the most diverse and decentralized network out there. The goal of this program is to increase the global distribution of geographic diversity on Gnosis Chain. To incentive this, Gnosis VIP is offering bounty of 338 MCNOs. It's around $1,350 to validators that meet the bounty criteria. So if you want to join this program, please check out more information at gnosisvip.com. And in the next slide, I will show you some projects that build on top of Gnosis Chains. By visiting DAO on gnosis.com, you can explore all the amazing DAOs and DAO tools built on top of Gnosis Chain. It's currently sold around 55 projects. You can explore more projects by visiting this website, and we also divide the project into different categories. And in this current image, it only shows 12 projects, but it has total 55 projects. And you can also explore all the amazing DeFi protocol and tool built on top of Gnosis Chain at gnosisdefi.com. This website also same with the same structure with the DAO on gnosis.com. And we also create another directory for NFT and gaming, so you can explore all the amazing NFT and gaming projects and tool built on top of Gnosis Chain at NFT on gnosischain.com. And we also divide projects into different categories of NFT and gaming, so you can sort by the criteria. Therefore, you can see our ecosystem and some programs that we currently running, and also we currently active support user, validator, and also builders. So here's a short summary of the why you should build on Gnosis Chain, and there are some key points why you should run the project on Gnosis Chain. The first is user friendly. The accessibility of Gnosis Chain means that all user types can easily interact with your projects. And secondly, Gnosis Chain has a strong ecosystem. And thirdly, you can also apply grant for public good projects. And finally, your project, like the profit projects, can receive different support from Gnosis Builder team, including investment, marketing, liquidity, or networking, and also more. In the next session, I will jump into HASI, which is Hash Oracle aggregators. HASI is a protocol for cross-chain communication beyond identity security, so multiple input, multiple oracles. At its core, it's a Hash Oracle aggregator. It allows you to have this kind of right host. If you have ever set up a kind of big storage device of redundant array of hash oracle, I think the idea here is to distribute just for price on the mechanism level, not put all your system just into one bridge oracle. And the primary insight is that the vast majority of bridge-related security incidents could have had a minimal impact if the system relying on them had built in some redundancy. In other words, it's much more secure to require messages to be validated by multiple independent mechanisms rather than by just one. So HASI will help you more security Therefore, the goal of HASI is diversification on the cross-chain protocol implementation and integration with multiple header oracle and also multiple mesh passing mechanism and user choice in which combination of mechanism to just to secure the system. And this is an introduction about HASI and goals of HASI. And in the next slide, I will share with you some more about Gnosis Chain resource. And the first one is Gnosis.io. This is the main website and provide a quick overview of Gnosis Chain. And the second one is the official documentation. It's an entry point to all official documents for developers. And the third one is Gnosis Builder repository. And this is a list of over some resources, including tools developed by Gnosis Builder and validator guides and workshop. And you can follow some workshop on this repository. We have included like some workshop like how to deploy your first contract on Gnosis Chain and also how to deploy a DAO on Gnosis Chain. And if you are a non-technical person, we also have a workshop to guide you deploying your smart contract on Gnosis Chain by using cookbook. Like you can just click, like you can easily deploy your smart contract by few clicks. And if you want to learn more about technical detail and principle design of HASI, we also have a detailed workshop about HASI that mentioned on the resource repository. And in the next session, I will share some project ideas that you can have some interest in contributing to Gnosis Chain ecosystem. The first one is improving payroll with an EVM programmable bank accounts. This project provides an opportunity to brainstorm solution to enhance the payroll process using an EVM programmable bank accounts. And this topic lets you start the project by exploring various ideas that can help improve the payroll process. And for example, you can create a smart contract that validates employee working hours or calculates their salary, tax, and also social securities. And the second idea is build with Phuc. And Phuc is a proof of attendance protocol turn precious moments into collectibles. And using blockchain technology, Phuc tokenize your memory at events. And at the end of the today event, we also give you prepare some Phuc NFT for use. And thirdly, this topic allows you to in the third topic, this allows you to submit your idea for creating an end-to-end ZK bridge solution across the Gnosis Chain as a public benefit and fostering an open ecosystem. And also some project ideas that you can build on top of HASIs. The first idea is write an adapter for another bridge. And the second idea is write a contract that check marker proof of some event or storage slot. And the third idea is internet implementation of Kiribati. And the final idea is build an end-to-end application on top of HASIs. And on the other hand, we also have another idea for you to develop or build to contribute to the panel of Gnosis Chains. And you can also build aerogram apps by creating a safe app powered by Monerium. The aerogram apps is a concept for mobile application that would enable users to purchase, sell, or keep various currency securely and easily using Monerium. And Monerium is a platform for decentralized payment built on the blockchains. And you can also build with idea of connecting the world weekly fees, aggregating the best aero price to Gnosis Chain. And last but not least, you can also propose your ideas for contribute to the Gnosis Chain ecosystem. And for all technical detail of this idea, you please refer to our Gnosis Builder resource repository assist link, and we have mentioned very detailed all the technical information. And in the last session, I will talk about price really quickly for Gnosis Chain. At Build Vietnam Hackathons, we have a handful prize here for top application built on top of Gnosis Chains, and we have one for gold prize and one for silver and one prize on prize awards. And we also the kind of top 3 application built on top, built on and deploy on Gnosis Chain can get this prize, and as well as true prize for best project built on Hashi. In some way, we have true prize for best project on Hashi. So you can learn more about Hashi at github.com/gnosis/Hashi. And also thank everyone for joining my workshop, and we also prepare 100 NFT for this event on Phuc. So please following this instruction for mining these NFTs. But my window will open in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, thanks, Hieu, for the introduction. And that's all right.
Yes, that's all.
All right. So yes, thanks for sharing. So from my understanding, Gnosis is like community-run version of Ethereum, and you guys are having like over 120 k validators already. I think that's around 1/5 compared to Ethereum. That's a very good number. May I ask some question from your presentation as well?
Sure.
So you mentioned about like in your about tokenomics. So you have 2 tokens, right? XDAI and also GNO. Could you tell me about like the use case of these tokens?
Sure. So in Gnosis Chain, we have dual token system, and for XDAI, the XDAI mostly the XDAI token are the transactional token on Gnosis, and it's used to pay the execution of smart contract and gas fee. And for GNO, it's the native token on Gnosis Chain ecosystem, and it's used for like you can use it for staking on Gnosis Beacon chain, and also as a governance token for the Gnosis DAO. So you can think like every transaction on Gnosis Chain will be like the gas fee will be in XDAI and GNO for the governance tokens.
I see. So as an end user, when I need to like perform a transaction, I will need the XDAI, right? And when I want to become a validator, I will need the GNO token.
Yeah, sure. When you need to make a transaction, you need some XDAI, and when you want to stake or become a validator, you need to one GNO to stake to run the validator with one GNO. And another thing I want to show and if you want to try some like transaction on Gnosis Chain, you can also visit gnosisfaucet.com. And in Gnosis Faucet, you can get like small number of XDAI free on both mainnets for like because as I mentioned with 0.01, you can make 100 of transactions. So with 0.0025, you can also make like some transaction, and so you can just paste your address in here, and you can get the first get XDAI to make the first transaction on Gnosis Chain. And if you are a developer, you can visit Giado testnet XDAI, and you can receive around 1 XDAI on Giado testnet. And if you also want to deploy your smart contract on Gnosis Chain, you can also receive around 0.01 each day. And we just release a feature of like receive a GNO on Chiado testnet, so you can also receive one GNO for like running a validator on Chiados or testing something with on Chiado testnet.
I see. So yeah, I think it's very easy to test the Gnosis testnet with like these extra that you are giving. And yeah, from what you're sharing, I think it would take just a very little extra to perform a transaction, right? Compared
Yes.
to the gas fee in the Ethereum.
Like with 0.01, you can make hundreds of transactions. You can just use this plan. So I will show you the one transactions. And yeah, here's the total transaction fee is very low for one transaction. And when it's die is because it die is the stable coin, so when it's die is also equal to $1 US. So here's the cost transaction fee for one transaction.
Yeah, I like the idea of using stablecoin for the gas fee because it's predictable, and we don't have to run into like gas war when the price of the native token to when they are skyrocketing. About becoming a validator and also you sharing about the VIP program. Could you tell me like how like any guide or tutorial for user who want to become a validator on Gnosis Chain?
Yeah, sure. Gnosis Chain is committed to making it easy for anyone around the globe to run a node and validator. So at Gnosis Builder, we also build this tool to help like anyone from technical or non-technical person can also run a validator easily. So we will have different options like are you familiar with Gnosis Chain and are you familiar with Proof of Stake or Unix software? And if yes, we have some setup for you. And another like if you don't have experiment, we also have like some suggestion and also some ways that help you to run your validator or stack on Gnosis. Like the app node, they already prepare like hardware device and install full package in the app node, and some people just buy it and just put into a plug into the network, then deposit some GNO so they can easily stack and run a validator. You can also, because the app node have like the app nodes have like open source, and you can easily install the app node on the normal computers. And on the other hand, like for non-technical person, we suggest them use Ethereum, and with some few clicks, they can easily run your Gnosis validators. I will send this link to the. So there's some few clicks, so they can easily run the validator, Gnosis Chain validators. And on the other hand, we also have a list of workshops for running validators. And yeah, we have 2 guys for running Gnosis validator on the app node and Ethereum. And we also have a list of workshop like how to run validator with Ethereum and the app nodes. And in the Gnosis VIP program, Gnosis Builder also organize a workshop per 2 weeks to guide the user to run the validators.
And the staking requirement for validator is only one GNO, right?
Yes. You only need one channel per validator, so you just need to deposit one channel. But and I also need to like mention to run a Gnosis validator, you need to convert one channel into 32 MCNOs, and by this tool, and when you deposit into the validators, and like in Ethereum, when they need to run a validator on Ethereum, they need 32 each. So it's the same as in Gnosis Chain. It's need 32 MCNO, but 32 MCNO is can convert from one channels. And after you run your validator, here's an example of one validators, and yeah, it's the balance is 32, and there's like some interest and some reward that this validator earns, and you can check all of the information about your validators and how it's performed, like I mean, it's like how it start to running from this day around 20 of March, and how it's performed every day, and also you can check the balance chain of this validator.
I see. So the mechanism for the staking is almost the same with Ethereum as well, and it will cost you guys around $100 for the staking.
Yes.
You also mentioned about the VIP program. When we join the program, and we can have the rewards if we meet the bounty criteria, right? Could you share more about that?
Yeah, sure. In order to qualify for and claim your bounty, validators taking a minimum of 1 GNO must be located in the country list of Gnosis VIP programs. So I will open it in here. And yeah, here's the requirement for the bounty criteria. And the location, I think there are many people in this meeting in Vietnam. So Vietnam also is a list of Gnosis VIP countries. And in order to qualify for and claim your bounties, validator need to staking minimum of 1 CNO and since April and 19 this year, and also need to meet the following requirements. And the first one is location, and the second one is performance. And only the first 10 validator from the country. Like for one country, we only require first 10 validators, and the bounty will be available to claim in 6 pass based on how long your validator has been up and running, according to the following schedules. Like for example, when your validator run for 1 month, you can just visit this website. Yeah, for example, you paste your public key, validator public key in here, and if you give your validator eligible for the bounty, it will show in here after 30 days, and you just go there and claim your bounties. And we only like reward for first 10 validator per one countries, and it's also the same for 2 months, 3 months, and 4 months, and also 6 months. And if you run a validator for 6 months, you can like get total of all of these MCNOs. And the total at the time of this program run is total of this MCNO is equal to $1,350. So if you run a validator for 6 months, you can earn up to $1,350.
I see. Yeah, interesting. So you also mentioned that currently Gnosis have 76 countries, right? Vietnam is in the list of
sure. Let me show you. So here's the decentralization dashboard compare Gnosis and Ethereum, and yeah. Vietnam is also on the list of 76 countries. I think one validator in Da Nang, and but
So it's still lower than 10, right? We can also join the
and yeah, Vietnam currently has 2 validators, and so I mean it's the lower than 10, and we also have like S slot for who want to run the validator, but like you can also, many people can also run, but like we require the people like first come first serve, like first 10 validator who press this first can get the request.
Got it. You got to be quick. Okay. So for the user, for the audience, if you have any question, please drop in the chat box, or you can also comment in the Twitter thread that Nicole share in the chat box. In the meantime, I asked a couple of questions from myself and also from the form that we collected from the community. From the angle of the builders and developers, are there any differences between Gnosis Chain and Ethereum in terms of smart contract deployment and development?
And thanks for a great question. And actually, Gnosis Chain is 100% EVM compatible. So this means that you can use all of the development tool you use on Ethereum or Gnosis Chain, and without changing anything. And in fact, you can take a smart contract build for Ethereum and just deploy on Gnosis Chain without much hassles. And like you can deploy using all of the development tool of Ethereum, and also like easily like if your project already deploy on Ethereum, you just change some like setting of Gnosis Chain like RBC gateways, and you can easily deploy on Gnosis Chain.
I see. So Gnosis Chain is almost 100% EVM compatible, right? It's
Yes.
a very good advantage compared to other layer 2 because they are trying to be compatible with EVM at certain levels, but not all of them can do that. So I think this is a very good advantage compared to other players here. Other than that, can you tell me, like, this is a question from a user. What is the competitive advantage of Gnosis Chain as an Ethereum sidechain over other new layer 1 like Aptos or Sui or other layer 2 solution?
And so thanks for the question from the participant. Besides the competitive advantage of Gnosis Chain that I mentioned in the presentation, the reason you should consider deploying Gnosis Chain when you can just use layer 2 is if you want to build on the DAO ecosystem. Gnosis Chain has many DAOs, and in addition, if you want to use experimental feature like mass resistancy or fast and cheap transactions, you can also consider using Gnosis Chain. And Gnosis support layer 2 but occupy a different space in the ecosystem. We aim to be an even more decentralized Ethereum with validator and node in different countries and different internet service providers. And also layer 2 has the narrative hotness, but there are some drawbacks. Layer 2 is still very centralized today, and so it's because Gnosis Chain like focusing on decentralization, and today layer 2 is still very centralized. So it also has some risks, and on the other hand, 60 gas per Pi store transaction will always cost a certain amount. So Gnosis is currently cheaper than the most layer high solution.
I see.
Actually, sorry.
Yeah, actually, not just layer 2, but many layer 1 now are still very centralized, not very decentralized as well. Yeah. So another question, because you guys are promoting the hackathon in the Hieu event next month in Ho Chi Minh City, right? And this is a good question from the community. What type of DApp that Gnosis will support mostly right now? For like Polygon or Three, now they are focusing on game DApp. Binance is leading social finance trend. Aptos now focus on infra projects. What about like Gnosis, the next narrative?
So thanks for a great question. And Gnosis Chain provide a credible, neutral block space and welcome all the users and founders who understand the importance of decentralization. So we welcome all the founders and deploy your project or their product on Gnosis Chain. Yeah.
I see. So you guys are like playing kind of neutral, right? And welcome everyone. But I think the recommended suggestion that you mentioned in the presentation is a good start for the one who want to at least attend the hackathon. This question is about the Hashi. How does the Gnosis Chain Oracle aggregator function, and what benefits does it bring to decentralized applications?
As I mentioned in the presentation slide, and the vast majority of related security incidents could have a minimal impact if the system relying on them had built-in some redundancy. So in other words, it's much more secure to require messages to be validated by multiple independent mechanisms. So rather than by just one, so it's more secure and also more safe. Like as you know, in 2022, many breach is like many breach have issue like the little many breach were attacked and lead to many issue in lost funding of money under the attacks.
I see.
So Hashi is more secure and also more secure because it's because the mesh is validated by multiple independent mechanisms.
It's more decentralized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of the main security issue with Oracle solution and also breaches is that they are having a certain level of centralized. So that's where the attacker are trying to like exploit. And you guys are developing a solution like Hashi to make the Oracle to become more decentralized with multiple sources.
Yeah.
Right. I'm wondering, like, what is the consensus mechanism for Gnosis Chain? Is it the same with Ethereum as well?
Yes, the consensus mechanism for Gnosis Chain is also one-to-one like compatibility with Ethereum. Like in consensus layer, we use the Prism Lighthouse, and yeah, I guess so. It's on the 14th, we also have this data. And for consensus layers, we use the same Lighthouse, Prism, Nimbus, and for Ethereum also use the Lighthouse, Prism, and Teku, and also Nimbus. And for execution layer, we use the same guest, Nizamai or Ericon Silent.
Are you guys catching up with the future updates of Ethereum as well, like Shanghai update or something?
Yes, like Gnosis Chain also actively work on and follow the roadmap of the Ethereum, and yes. And
got it.
And actually, in the Twitter of Gnosis Chain, you can see the upgrade for Shadow Testnet, and you can check on the Gnosis Chain Twitter for more information about this.
All right. So here comes another question from the communities. What is the strength of Gnosis compared to other blockchain networks when developing that? I think this is very similar to previous one.
Yes. This is very great question, and Gnosis team actually was a part of the core dev team of Ethereum, and any innovative idea from Gnosis is proposed at EIP and discussed within the broader Ethereum ecosystem, and later get implemented into Ethereum and Gnosis Chain. And so this is very unique to any it is very unique to any other EVM network. So, and when Vitalik visited Kenya a few months ago, and he was asked about the gas fee with the Ethereum on the stage, and he told Phuc there to check out the Gnosis Chain. Therefore, you can see that the two ecosystem and Gnosis Chain and Ethereum ecosystem work very closely together.
I see. So yeah. And also like right now, there are a lot of like layer 1 and layer 2 are coming together. So how does Gnosis position itself versus other layer 2?
Can you repeat the question?
I'm asking like how does Gnosis position itself versus other layer 2 solutions?
Yes, actually, this question discuss some of similar with some of previous question. So actually, layer 2 has some like drawbacks, and layer 2 are the narrative honest, but there are some drawbacks like very centralized, and also the 60 bits, 60 gas per pi store transaction windows always cost a certain amount. So Gnosis is currently cheaper than the most layer 2 solution.
I see. All right. I think I was asking like one or two questions from the chat box as well, and then I will hand over to Nicole. So here's another question from Bao. In the context of Gnosis Chain's cross-chain functionality, how does the protocol address the inherent limitations and scalability bottlenecks of the Ethereum network, particularly in terms of transaction throughput and gas fee, while ensuring a seamless and efficient trading experience on the Gnosis Chain? In my understanding, right now, like you all know, right? Because we have three different factors like scalability, decentralization, and security. While Ethereum, they are like having good decentralization as well already, but they still have a certain limitation in terms of like speed. I mean scalability. So the block time cannot be that high, and also the gas fee. And how does Gnosis is solving this this problem?
Actually, for the gas fees, like because Gnosis using the XDAI for XDAI as I mean it's like stable payment, so it's not affected by the market volatility, so price still low. And in the dilemma of blockchain, like Gnosis focus on decentralization and security over scalability. Like Gnosis focus on two main things: decentralization and security.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it. Another question from here is asking, I see you said that the selling points of Gnosis is a cheap transaction fee. So when the users increase, will you like increase the transaction fee as well?
Actually, you can check more about Gnosis Matrix. No, not this. We also have another tool, but actually, like when we have more transaction, and also, yeah, you can check on the last fee on Viva system Gnosis Magic. But when we have more transaction, also I think the last fee will increase, but because it pay in each DAI as a stable coin, so I mean in total the total transaction fee is too low because it's not affected by the market volatility.
Thank you. All right, I think that's all from me and also from the communities. I pass over to Nicole. Nicole, you want to add something from the BD side or communities?
No, I think maybe here one of the prevalent question is maybe what is the next plan for Gnosis in Vietnam? If you could share a little bit with us.
Yes, and in Vietnam, like in the next month, Gnosis will also have some workshop and session at Hieu Vietnam, and also have some challenge. Here's our Gnosis Chain challenge at Hieu Vietnam hackathon, and we also have output and workshop at the Hieu Vietnam. So we are welcome everyone to join the Hieu Vietnam and also Hieu Vietnam hackathons. And on the other hand, Gnosis Builder also establish the local community in Vietnam to support the user and also developer from Vietnam. So if you have any question, feel free to send the message to the group, and I will very happy to answer all the questions.
Okay, sure. That sounds awesome. So I think for a lot of you here who might be new to Bureau Vietnam, so we are also one of the co-hosts of Bureau Vietnam, which is the developer focus conference on June the 16th and 17th in Ho Chi Minh City. So we will have Gnosis Chain here alongside with 30 other layer ones and protocols. We're going to have around 40 workshops and also like speakers and partners coming from 30 like international projects and layer ones and protocols. So we would love to have you, as many of you here as possible, to the event. Do remember to claim your POAP NFT with Gnosis Chain Builders here. So scan the QR code, mint this fun NFT, because we only have 100 NFTs available for minting. And I think Hieu has mentioned that we only have like maybe 1 hour window, right, to mint this. So maybe half an hour to go for you to mint this NFT. And other than that, I think basically Hieu here, as he mentioned, so he has a Gnosis Chain Builders community. And for us, ABC Station, we also have a community here as well, in case if you want to reach out to Gnosis Chain and 10 other partners, technical partners who are looking to grow their developers community in Southeast Asia. So I think we are coming close to the end of the session. So thank you, Hieu, for your time and for your passion in sharing about the vision of Gnosis Chain. We look forward to seeing you in Vietnam soon. Thanks, Anh Phuc, for co-hosting a program today, and more than 100 people who have been staying until the very last minute with us today. So again, thank you all for joining us. Have a great evening, and hope to see you at the next session in our ABC Station Developer Workshop Series. Okay, thank you, Hieu, and thank you, Anh Phuc.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone, for your time. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Be sure that you have claimed your POAP NFT. Okay. Yes, I think one of the
everyone.
Yeah. Did we have someone who raised the hand? Or okay. All right, sounds good. Bye guys. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Bye.
Bye.